YouTube, D4G here. Hey, y'all have been waiting, and I apologize for taking so long, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I might have just been enjoying myself a little bit too much when it comes to this fragrance that we're gonna be talking about today. As you've seen on the title, as you've seen on the thumbnail, today we got a gas or trash review over a fragrance that, well, y'all might need to go ahead and check this one out. The fragrance I'm talking about is gonna be L'Impression from the house of Flavia fragrances. And we about to dive in. Now, you know your boy gonna let you know whether this fragrance is some gas or if you shouldn't even be wasting your money on it because it's some trash.
That shit is fucking trash.
Y'all know how we get started off over here? Let's go over presentation first. Alright fam, presentation on this, no box, but I do still have this beautiful heavy bottle. First of all, very thick bottle, very nice. Has good weight to it, very thick at the bottom. Cap opens up like so. The only part I hate about this presentation is I have not one idea why this cap is like this, fam. Why this cap has this double, like this is the only thing that throws me off. Other than that, overall presentation ain't that bad because I already know what it's cloning. Now let's get into these notes. In the opening, you're gonna get hit with some bergamot, ginger, and grapefruit. In the mid, you have ambergris, rosemary, salvia, and water notes. In the base, we have ambergris, ambroxidide, and labdanum. Bruh, the fragrance experience with this might be top 10, fam. Might be top 10, especially in that opening. In the initial blast of this fragrance, you're gonna notice that this fragrance is herbal, spicy, with a nice bit of citrus to it. Dog, I'm trying to hide it, but fam, I love the opening of this fragrance. One of the biggest players that you're gonna get hit with is gonna be that rosemary. Now, let me tell you something, fam. That rosemary is dominant. So if you don't like herbal fragrances, stay away from this one because that herbal scent is gonna be there throughout majority of this fragrance, even 4 to 5 hours into it. You're still gonna get a nice rosemary green herbal scents about this. Now, following that up, especially in the opening, you are gonna notice the citruses, as well as that ginger spice that you're gonna be getting from the fragrance. The bergamot and grapefruit plays a nice part, especially in that opening, but it's definitely gonna be more bergamot filled than it is grapefruit. Most of the opening from what I pick up is really rosemary, ginger, and bergamot. That's pretty much it, fam. I don't really get too much of the other stuff. Now, as this fragrance starts to transition, especially in that mid, those watery notes play a huge part in this fragrance. Adds a nice little push to it, and it actually makes the fragrance project a little bit heavier. That mixing together with that ambergris, yes fam, it definitely helps pushes the fragrance a little bit more and kind of keeps that rosemary still around. I'm telling you fam, very nice combination. Rosemary, aquatic notes. At this point, you still have faint cues from the citruses. Very beautiful, fam. And then once this fragrance hits the dry down, you still have that ambergris, but then that labdanum comes in and plays a nice part in it. But it's still gonna be rosemary, aquatic notes, and a little bit of that bergamot still dominant. Notice, fam, this fragrance is heavy on that rosemary scent. This is one of those fragrances that I would say has no age limit. You can wear this at all spectrums, as long as you like green herbal fragrances. That's the most important thing. Whether you're one of my young guys that's getting ready to go to school, or one of my more seasoned veterans that's getting ready to go to work. Either way, if you need a professional, this fragrance is going to be one of those that you want to check out. Now that we discussed all that, let's go past method. Performance. I ain't gonna make it seem like this fragrance is beast mode. It ain't that. It is nice. You are gonna get around a good 6 to 7 hours, and that sillage is gonna be very nice, especially in those first 2 to 3 hours. After that, it does dial down a little bit, but thanks to, again, those rosemary, those aquatic notes, that bergamot, yes, you will still get a nice projection. It just won't be as big as it was in those first 2 to 3 hours. Accessibility. Online only, fam. I really don't know too many shops that's gonna have this fragrance in its location. Now, when you are searching around, make sure that you look, because there are a couple of fragrance shops that do have this, whether that's eBay, Amazon, Joma Shop, Triple Traders, whoever. The average price that I've been seeing it has been around that $35 to $45 price range. So you can still find it on that BOB scale, because I definitely got mine that way. But at the same time, just make sure that you search around, fam. Scent profile. Aromatic with a lot of citrus. Now that citrus is really just going to be coming from the bergamot and the grapefruit that's in the opening. You have a lot of aromatics in this fragrance, but just know that the rosemary is going to be the biggest player of all of them. Situations. Spring and summertime. Maybe with me being in Texas, I can't get away with it during those transitional times. But spring and summer, when the heat is on you and helps the fragrance push and project more, that's going to be the times the way you want to rock this fragrance. Now, personally for me, I can't see this fragrance being a nighttime fragrance. I can't see myself wanting to reach towards this when me and my lady going out on a date. If I'm trying to do something seductive, this ain't in that vein. But I will say this. If you're trying to do something during the day, this is a green bean. If you're trying to do something professional, this is a double green bean. You can rock this a lot throughout the day, especially if you're doing something professional or even just casual. If you want a nice fragrance to rock around, this fragrance is one that is going to be hard pressed to find people that don't like it, especially in the open. Overall, fam, this fragrance is some gas. Hey bro, this is the gas fragrance, man. You gotta try to get your hands on this one if you can, especially if you're somebody that likes those herbal type of fragrances. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know right now. For me, the opening is the best part of this fragrance. The opening and the transition. It's been rare that I've gotten to a dry down of this fragrance and haven't reapplied it. For myself, I found myself reapplying this fragrance when I would wear it almost every 3 to 4 hours, just so I can get more of that opening. If that could just be me, but if an opening is that good on the fragrance, and thankfully this one lasts about a good 3 hours as far as that rosemary, how it all is playing together. But for me, I have to reapply it on that 3 hour mark. Not because it died down, but just because I know that I'm not still getting that opening projection, that opening smell that I like and that I want to maintain throughout the day if I'm gonna go with this as my daily fragrance. But that could be different for y'all. Either way, I do say that this is some gas, and if you're somebody that likes those herbal fragrances, those green fragrances, those loud fragrances, because this shit is loud, this is one that you're gonna want to check out. I will have a link in the description for anybody that wants to check it out. And this is gonna be the best price that I can find. So I will have y'all laced up with that. That way you ain't really gotta do too much research. But that's gonna be the video there, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Does this sound like a win to you? For me, I'm telling you, fam, this is backup bottle worthy right here. Especially if you can get it at a great price, because bro, just look at the dent, fam. Just look at the dent, dog. I barely had it. Just look at the dent. The dent speaks for itself. With all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out. Greatness gang.